Alright, what's up guys? Today I've got a brand new series that I'm going to be doing to review a new disc. I'm going to call it Disc in a Dash. So it's going to be a new disc every few days or so, and I'll do a full review on it in like around 5 minutes. So today's disc is the Discmania DD1 in Horizon S-line plastic, I think it was. So, it's got a good profile on it, but before I throw it, I'm gonna send you guys back to the studio where I do all my edits and stuff, and we're gonna talk about all like the mathy stuff on it, all the boring stuff, before we get to the fun, see how far I can throw it, how it flies stuff. So, I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, Discmania DD1. The flight numbers on it are 11, 5, -1, 2. So it should be a pretty stable disc. Most of the times I've thrown it, it's been like pretty straight, maybe a little bit of turn, and then some fade at the end. But yeah, let's get to all the stuff on it. So the rim depth, so this part right in here, is 1.1 centimeters. Shout out to Infinite Discs for all these numbers, because I would not be able to do this, so. And PDGA, shout out to them too. All right, the diameter of it is 21.2 centimeters, so that's pretty average. Like, most of the discs, I just reviewed this one, so it's like, maybe, yeah, it's like the exact same size. So, and then the rim width. So being an 11 speed, this is one of the ways they determine that. And the rim width is about 2.2 centimeters. So it is a little faster, but if you're like not quick enough to throw the 12 speed, you can't throw that pretty accurately, this would be a great choice. It's basically a more stable DD, I think, in my opinion. I haven't done the DD, so I don't really know. And then the height of the disc is 1.5 centimeters. So I don't really know what that means, but, and max weight's 176. This is 173. So keep that in mind when you see these. It's almost max weight, but it still flies really good. And that's all I'm going to tell you for now. Other than, this is approved by PDGA in November of 22. So you can use this in play. And the Horizon plastic is actually really durable. It's probably one of the most durable plastics I have. Upcoming, I throw it in a giant rock, and that's all it did to it. Like, it didn't really warp it at all. It just kind of put that little dent in it right there. But otherwise, great plastic, great disc, and I'll give you my final thoughts in a minute. Alright, you can see on this backhand hyzer that, in a minute, that the disc stays pretty straight. It does have that late fade to the end, but otherwise really good. Alright, here on a backhand flat release, it does stay really, really straight, except I throw it really low and right into a rock. So there's my reaction, and yeah. Alright, now I think this is where this disc really shines. Backhand and hyzer has great glide, holds that line the whole way, all the way to the ground. That's what I use this disc mostly for. Alright, final thoughts for the DD1. I would say it's really true to the flight numbers. Like, it's a really good disc. Probably one of my go-tos for that big backhand Annie shot that you just saw. It's consistent. It has that little flip that I just said. And it remains stable. It is really glidey. Whatever angle you put it on, it'll stay. Plastic is really, really grippy. Like, I don't really know if I need a lot of chalk for this one. Maybe just a little bit to dry my hands off a little bit, but otherwise, this, I would say get this one. I'd give it 8.67 out of 10. So by default, that's the #1 disc in this series for how much I like it. And I'll see you in the next Disc in a Dash video, which I just filmed that one, and it's actually really surprising. So stay tuned for that one.